But I know time is of the essence, so we shall get started on our session today. So today we're going to be highlighting a bit more of the campaign processes when it comes to marketing, advertising campaigns and the strategy side, and then the optimizations thereof. And we'll definitely be focusing a lot on the programmatic. So before I get into more details on that, just want to highlight what we covered in our last session on Thursday. I'd say this one was probably quite high tech in terms of the programmatic topics and solutions that we discussed. So we covered quite a lot in terms of programmatic as automation software. You should all by now have quite a good understanding of how programmatic advertising works and how it's defined. But then there's also various technologies and platforms that's automating a lot of facets of digital advertising and performance marketing processes, which also further boosts the performance on how programmatic media is being done. So that was where we came into play with the bid and content automation and introductions to more sophisticated forms of programmatic advertising in terms of the software, smart bidding, all the types of data exchanges happening, purchase and buying, and optimizing the whole process on making sure you can get the best bang for your buck as a buyer, and how you can maximize your revenue yield as a publisher. So today, on our fourth session, this kind of marks the halfway point of our series of workshops. We're going to be working primarily on programmatic advertising and campaign objectives. So we're going to highlight a lot on marketing campaign strategies and objectives, matching advertising goals and the KPIs, the campaign process, so how the campaign is rolled out, and how the sort of the buying and selling process works, and then various campaign optimization techniques and best practices. So this session is primarily being focused on the advertiser brand marketing side of things. And then in our next session, we'll be dedicating a lot more time to the publisher supply side of programmatic media trading. So for those of you who are in the 0D department, where your role is primarily focused on monetization and supply side, this will be quite a valuable workshop for you to gain a richer understanding of what goes on client side, and helps you improve your ability to sell your products to clients and manage client expectations, and that, and give you better sense of how your solutions fit in with the client's needs and their campaigns.